Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now a run. It's the rookie from Oklahoma. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw here. He'll get that out to the flat to White. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. You look at this Colt defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window. Because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. In motion goes the tight end. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. The slot man in motion right. They will run for the first time here with White. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Back to throw now on first down. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Hawks 70, Hawks 70. Bring it.
On the draw is Taylor. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Colts had a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Richardson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
18, Pioneer.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Richardson steps away to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. A first down there and a pickup at 25.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Left wing 19. No street. 79 Bronco. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this. This is caught inside the 15. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play there for Indy. And even 40 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Rig alert. Rig alert.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Go.
Richardson looking to throw. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Oh, a costly mistake there in the return game, and that is not how you want to answer an opening touchdown.
Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of questions right now because you're already down 7-0. You turn the ball over, they've got to go right back out there to try and keep it from getting to 14-0.
First and 10, Taylor now.
Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Anthony Richardson,
22 yards.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. They'll set up a throw.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They go play action here on first down.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this
touchdown from 4 yards out.
And the 49ers are back within a score.
Extra point forthcoming. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score 14, 49ers 7.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Fred Warner.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. This is White on the screen. Fighting his way through contact. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Open man is Samuel, complete. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Brandon Ayuk,
32 yards.
and the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Dragon 60. Hurt. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat. Check.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready? 18 ready. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Here's White. They set up the screen.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
22 yards there, a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
19 right.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther 11. Panther 11. Street. Street. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
70 Lions. 70. Pioneer. Mustang 19. 79 Bronco. Riggs. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
He finds his man, complete. That's Wolf. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
It's caught, Mitchell. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Rig alert. Rig alert. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Check smash. Check smash.
Running left, Taylor. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Second pirate. Hey, smash. 60 Bobcat. Chop 60. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 59 yards. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First down, 49ers.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd down and 3.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now Richardson.
He finds his man complete. It's Wolf. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Ready? Track 60.
Now it's Richardson.
Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Now we'll pause here for an injury, and it's Deebo Samuel. He's the man in question right now who will need some attention. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2.
Now back to throw. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down inside Indy's 15-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 52 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They need 2. Here's third down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. He'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. Let's see what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Richardson looking to throw this. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Richardson looking to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Wolf. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Back to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Adonai Mitchell, 30 yards. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Back to throw now on first down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
They'll look to throw here. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the 49ers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
79 Broncos.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. That's Wolf.
And he's going to be touched down here.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Here's Richardson operating from the gun.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Richardson. Escaping the pressure right.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the shotgun, Richardson. That is intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short feet. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans.
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Sack! 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now is Richardson.
He finds his man complete. That's Wolf. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 19 yards away.
And the Colts look like they're going to be moving to 6-0 as they extend that lead even further.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He gets it to Johnston. Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way down to the 5.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. point, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Come 19, come 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Here we go. Street, street. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Richardson to throw.
He finds his man, complete. It's Wolf. And he's going to be brought down right there after the catch at the 34. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Panther 11. Riggs, 19, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And now here is another interception.
And the Niners come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no short